It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Jack's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. Both teams tonight more than capable of putting up points. Jack, what do you think will be the deciding advantage?
Well, you have to try to dictate the tempo, play at your pace. This will be a game of streaks, so you have to prepare yourself mentally for that.
Well, you can't just score them. You have to be efficient. Big shots down the stretch could be the difference, Ernie, and that will set you free.
We are ready for game time. Let's go to Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Berry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Knicks. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win. This game, the fourth meeting, they'd like to turn the lights out on this series and get the sweep.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
But sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here
To leave open.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The season now starting to take shape, Brent. We have a better idea of who the real championship contenders might be.
There seem to be a lot of familiar faces.
I agree.
Yeah, always.
It's okay. I like that.
Yeah, I do too, because
no shortage of offense. Knicks lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court. What's my next step as a basketball player? Because I know this is just the beginning. I haven't even reached my potential yet. I think I have a long way to go, and maybe one day I can be top 10 in all those things. I feel like I can do that.
I think he's already a top 10 player with his skill set and physical tools, Greg.
And for the matchup with the Rockets,
That's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The league no longer wants to reward offensive players who throw themselves into defenders. Have you seen a big change in how those players are being called?
I think the league's doing a better job of it, trying to examine when it is that somebody gets up in the air, the offensive player leans in or kicks out and tries to draw some kind of contact. So it's been up to the referees. They've been diligent with it. I think they'll just get better with time.
Catching up on the changes for New York. New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chandler, how were you guys able to come in here and get off to this kind of start?
They're a great team. The big thing for us is just ball movement, playing unselfish, and doing all the little things that free up other people for shots, cutting, screening, flaring, doing all those little things. We're moving the ball really well. We're getting out in transition early.
Chandler, looking good so far, my man. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And now.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what you think?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. The bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, man.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
A panoramic vista of downtown Manhattan taken from the observation deck of the Empire State Building. Second half of basketball. It's been quite a game for Marco Bellinelli.
And so far, he's giving them
And a great play to get the button.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's out the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting. Ntilikina in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Conley. On deep. Knicks with the rebound. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork at it. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
And he's just working and working and working. Tireless.
Capella finds Conley. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here at
This group show, they were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Got a chest down and sends it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, their team, you got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had a really match intensity, and I thought it was very on.
I know that's what you guys work on extensively in the show tonight. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.